Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Billy G. Today we are back again for another wonderful segment of a Hot Things presentation. And we just want to say we just want to ask the general public sorry for the interruptions. People has been calling and disturbing the live program, so we need to cut off all those parts that was mixed with music and calls coming in. I'm sorry, and for those of you who are with us who has left and felt the live program is over, please, you can come back. We are still on as promised. We are here. We are open. Our information bank is open to all general public. You can ask any question. You have the opportunity to ask any question right now. I am here. I'm sitting here waiting for every one of you. I'm going to wait for you guys for another 20 minutes. Then I will commence my presentation. So it's a live program. So why I'm asking you to be part of the live program, so that you can be able to call, you can be able to ask your question directly, then I will respond to you. In absence of that, after the live program, most questions will be entertained offline, but when your question is being entertained online, it's going to be more, it's just like a hot soup and a cold soup. You understand what I mean? So ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Billy G. So I'm here for you guys. Live and direct. I will say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are watching me at this hour of the day. I'm so grateful and loyal to the men and women of this planet Earth. I'm loyal. Thank you very much for your support, for your kindness, and for a lot of things that have been going on. Just want to say thank you. I so much appreciate. So feel free to ask me any question. I'm right here online. It's going to be a 1-hour program. I'm going to touch a lot of sensitive issues today. We're going to talk about all eyes on judiciary. We're going to talk about the people who call themselves our lawmakers, our government people, our military men, the coup taking place, and the role of the Western powers in Africa, in Nigeria, in West Africa, in Sub-Saharan Africa. We're going to touch all those places. Then we're still going to touch. I have something I really want to tell our young ladies. If you're up to 30 years old, you've not gotten anybody to marry, my sister, please open your legs and get pregnant. It's very, very important because of the falling days. The falling days is the age whereby you get aged, you cannot walk properly again, you start to fall. People will ask, whose mother is this? Whose mother is this? And when people say, that woman doesn't have any baby, you don't get pikin. Say, wow, you don't chop on him picking finish. People will call. Nobody can take care of you like your own. So if you are getting up to 30, no man is coming to marry you, open your leg and get pregnant. When I say open your leg and get pregnant, don't go and become a problem to another man. Just use 2 years to save money to take care of that baby that you're going to make. Then find a way to get pregnant for yourself, not for a man that is not serious. Try to behave like a wise person. Go far away, look for a very healthy man, strong man, tall man. Your ovulation time. Open your leg wide, get pregnant, so that by the time you are 50, your baby should be 20 years. A boy or a girl of 20 years knows what is an adult. At least before you get to 60, your baby is 30. This is how it goes, so that you have somebody to help you at your old age. You have someone that can just okay, this is my mother. She has been there for me. Let me be there for her. If you make the mistake and say you're waiting for one man, you are waiting for men, 10, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and you enter menopause, you couldn't make baby, then the falling days will come, and Nasori will be your name. So that is by the way. I don't want to talk about this matter again. And again, the next program, I'm going to talk about the Y chromosome and the X chromosome. The day you can make a man. Because it's like our men in Africa don't even know how to make boys anymore. Everybody, because our men is so carried away with a lot of things. I don't know what your pastors are teaching you guys. Common little things that you people are supposed to be taught. We know say yes, now God they give pikin, but there are something you have to do as a man. There is something you have to do as a woman, so that you can get the baby is there. If the womb is fertile, it's the responsibility of the man and the woman now to determine the gender. At least you can determine it. 70% is in your hand. some ladies don't even know the day they are ovulating. When you ask them when is your ovulation date, they will tell you it's like tomorrow or next tomorrow. You don't know the actual date you are ovulating, and you call yourself a woman. So if you don't know the actual date you are ovulating, better go to a doctor. Tell the doctor will calculate it for and give you your ovulation date, so that there is a way to get your ovulation actual date, and that your ovulation actual date has a role to play if you are going to make a boy or going to make a girl. Because when the the female chromosome can last up to 5 days, waiting for the sperm to meet. It can stay there longer, but the man Y chromosome moves faster and die easily. But the X chromosome moves slowly and can last days and days and days. That is why people always make baby girl all over the world. But some people who have managed to know how to time this, and you cannot make the mistake 2 times. You can get it right. I've seen people done it. They have like 4 boys, 3 boys, like that. It happens. So you just have to be aware of these little techniques. So that's by the way. So we are waiting for our people to join us so we can talk about all eyes on judiciary. Since our judicial system, our lawyers, our judges, our magistrates, our people, learned men and women, are just keeping us waiting to just explain the meaning of and. We need to wait for more than 3 months for them to explain the meaning of and to us. And we have been waiting patiently, waiting for them. And you see what is happening in West Africa? Now there is off to Central Africa. And there's some some fearful president out of fear has started retiring large numbers of their senior military officers, forgetting that a sergeant can plot a coup. I'm even praying, let them retire all the whole generals so that we can have the senior officers of colonel, then from colonel to captain and lieutenants, so we can have our mates in the aim of affair in the military cycle. Let me see if they will not think fine. Then you will know that Rawlings was just a lieutenant when he took over power in Ghana. Sergeant Doe was a sergeant in Liberia when he took over power. What about Kroma? How many do we want to count? Unless you want to disband military in the country, then we can still tell you the country where police took over government. It's just like that. So you can't run away from your shadow. This generation cannot be cheated. This generation is either we die here or you give it to us. You have fooled our fathers, but this generation, you can try to fool us, but you can't fool us every day, always. You fooled us once, but you can't fool us always, all the time. This generation is either we'll get it right, because if this generation, this present African youth generation, if we fail, it will take Africa another 50 years to get another vibrant generation like this present generation now. This is application generation, app generation. So some of us, like somebody like me now, I met the jet age. I was in the jet age. I was in the computer age. I was in the app age, and now we have moved into the robotic age, the AI age, application age. So we have moved stages. So these stages is not easy to come by. And I want to tell most of you that has knowledge, that have something upstairs to contribute to the community, it's time to be bold. You cannot have knowledge, you have ideas, you know what to say, you know how to say it, and you refuse to say it. Every time you're hiding at the back of the screen, typing something, typing and typing and typing. Those things you're typing, how many people will read it? This is why I decided to come open, because I've been writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. Some people just read the headline and the first paragraph, just go through the preamble and skip it. They don't have time to waste their time. But now if you put it in video, some people might decide to watch your video. Some people take time. I used to look at my watch time. my view time. I see that people are spending time viewing what I'm saying. So that is it. So you come forward. As soon as you're 40 years old, it's time to be bold. You can't live forever. As a 40 years old man, you have become a community elder. You have become a leader of a community. So what are you hiding for? What is holding you from speaking out? What is holding you from being bold and come and step forward? Say the truth. Heaven will not fall. Malaya say, if you say truth, you die. You no say truth, you will still die. If you talk, you die. You no talk, you will still die. All death na death. Come forward. The information at your disposal, make it open. If you cannot bring it to us, we'll help you to say it. If you feel like at least have something you're doing, do something for your people, for your community. Look at that guy, Pandy Mike, from Gambia. He's in Europe. He's doing a great job. Do you know now they supply him information from all over the world? People are giving him the all rightful information and he's broadcasting it live on air every day. So you can do such. You can be one of him. You can help Africa. You can help Nigeria. You can help black race. You can help our civilization. Mama Africa is calling all African youths. Get your ass up. Get up and do something. Do something, no matter how small it is. Do something. But Mali say, do something. Do something. Do something, no matter how little it is. It matters a lot. It will go a long way to inspire someone, to help someone. So we are still waiting. We are still waiting our people. You come, guys. You guys, come on. Come online. Let's get it done today. So today I'm going to address our judiciary. Our judiciary system. You guys are really testing the microphone with Nigeria. You know the truth. It's very clear. It's very glaring. The youth is against the present government. They never voted him. But some elders decided to just play on the intelligence of everybody. Now, the hope of the masses lies on the judiciary. Our judiciary is on trial. I know one thing I want to bring out again. You see all these people, they call judge, Chief Justice, Supreme Court Justice. These are people who attended free education. These people, most of them were giving car, giving loan, giving different kind of, even giving free food. But today, they know that our country have the ability to give those things to even the present population we're having today. But they cannot make any law that will help us. They just sit down there with white beards, white glass, put your life into their hand. They can decide you die or you live. Can send you to jail for stealing matches. But somebody who has stolen 1 billion will be in the house relaxing, playing long tennis with them in the tennis courts. But a poor man that stole 1 bottle of Coke will be jailed for 10 years. And you think the country will balance? It will never balance. Our justice system needs overhauling. Nobody trusts our justice system anymore. People are just waiting for what will happen to happen that day, so that you guys should just wake up and say no. Just say something the way INEC did something now. Do it now, so that the show crazy go start. Why are you people delaying everybody, keeping everybody? You think people will change their mind? People are hungry, angry, frustrated, depressed. What is in Nigeria now is no longer inflation, it's depression. Everybody is fucking depressed. Everybody is depressed in Nigeria. And you guys know people are depressed. And every judge in Nigeria is a billionaire. Every judge in Nigeria is a billionaire. They are all billionaires. So they are trying to assist their billionaire friends, forgetting the masses. Well, it's okay. We will not say anything, my lord. We are watching. You guys should just do one. It's either you tell us yes or you tell us no. That is what we are waiting. Nigerians are waiting. Everybody is waiting for the judiciary. And if the judiciary should fail the large bulk of the population of Nigeria. If the judiciary of Nigeria should make any mistake and fail Nigerians, then it will be in history that the judiciary were the ones that destroyed Nigeria. Because Nigeria is just at the tip of Boston. Some people are waiting to take advantage of these things. You know, last time the NSAS, people thought the NSAS would have been something that would have amount to something. They used the military. They used the military to quench the NSAS. But this time around, it's not going to work anymore. Because the youth already has become aware. They are already aware now that if they go to protest, the politicians have no mercy. They will send the military to come and kill them. What if the youth decide to come as military protesting youths? What will happen? You know the population of our military. You know the population of our police. They will be overrun by the youths. Yet, somebody sit down in that big chair, in that big judiciary chair, playing with the life of 200 million people, deciding what to do. My friend has given me, no, this my friend has helped me so much. I need to side my friend. You want to side your friend against 200 million people? Or what are you guys doing? Now, for more than 3 months now, up to 3 months now, it's almost 3 months now. You guys are trying to explain to us and the meaning of and. That's what we're waiting for. Just begging the judiciary people. You guys should sit up. Look at Kenya. Our National House of Assembly, and what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You see the way Kenya people amended their electoral law. They amended it that any election case must be concluded before a president will be sworn in. So after election, if there's any petition, it will go. Before 1 month or 2 weeks, everything will be resolved. They will know who is going to be the next president. But in Nigeria, the answer is no. Those people controlling you people, when the time comes, they will abandon you to your fate. You guys think we are fools. We don't know what is happening. We know what is happening. Nigeria is just a plantation. British plantation, that is what Nigeria is. And a day is coming, we're going to talk about the British interest in Nigeria. We're going to talk about the British interest. What is British benefiting from Nigeria? And what is Nigeria benefiting from Britain? We are going to talk about it. And that day I'm going to invite some, in fact, vibrant Nigerians, outspoken Nigerians who has researched all these things, who can present facts and figures. We're going to be on podcasts. Bring the best hands who make it, blow it out. Because look as if we are full. See the way Niger hold their ground? Niger has hold their ground. Nigeria cannot even do anything. France cannot do anything anymore. You think Nigeria cannot hold their ground? Who told you Nigeria cannot hold their ground? 200 million people. We cannot hold our ground. Who can hold our ground? Yes, we can hold our ground. Nobody can move. Nothing can happen in Niger anymore. And if you guys try it, anyway, we don't need to tell you guys anymore. Just go. Nobody is begging you not to go and attack Niger. The time we were begging has passed. Now we say go and attack Niger. Go. See? Our judiciary, our house. And I want to ask the obedient lawmakers that were elected to power. You guys are silent, so what are you guys doing there? You're not saying anything. You guys are not saying anything. You obedient lawmakers, you have not moved any motion. By now, you people should have been trying to amend the electoral laws so that in subsequent election, we don't have this kind of nonsense we are witnessing today. You guys are not doing anything. You guys follow share that money where they share be. They share give una two, una collect. Black man. Nigerian man. God. The obedient lawmakers, where are you guys? Where are you guys? What are you guys not saying? By now, you're supposed to be like correcting the whole wrongs that are in the House of Assembly and the Senate. least filing everything out, and we can moderate it and start talking about it. But you guys are there dormant. The other obedient man that say he's a farmer, that I say because of the is not farming. Oh God, we never hear your voice. What happened to you? That one waiting for what where you did, where they sure say in there for farm, no, because of the electoral they don't elect them for Senate or the assembly, you know go doing farm. Where are you? We no hear your voice again now. You don't go mute. They don't silence you. You don't join them. You don't enter the cabal. You guys should give yourself some little brain. You are the public. Even the guy with the sell cassette for Lagos with the beat Banky W. Where are you? You're not saying anything again. Have you gone mute? Obedient. It's time for you to call out the whole obedient elected to the House of Assembly and House of and Senate. Call them out. Let's know what they are really doing. If they are not doing enough, then we know that these people are just deaf. Better they cross carpet and turn to PDP or APC or whatever they want to turn to. So we know they are not with the obedient anymore. Because I don't see anything that those guys are doing there. And that is by the way. That is by the way. The queue that is going on in Africa now. Don't fear. It go reach Nigeria. Unless our judiciary do the right thing. If our judiciary refuses to do the right thing, it will surely reach Nigeria. And I'm praying, let it be young officers, all those lieutenants and those captains. Those should be my mates. I don't think any of my mates in the military is a fool. He doesn't know what is good for Africa and what is good for our people. I don't think so. I don't, because our mates are one of the best Nigeria have ever, Africa, one of the best Africa has. One of the best. So what I'm praying now is that, see the young boy in Burkina Faso now, see the guy now, they have taken the country back, chased France away. Everywhere, the Western power they are losing in Nigeria. You will from Nigeria, you want to contest election in Nigeria, you must go to Europe, go to America. Go and defend yourself. Are the Americans or the Europeans coming to vote for you? And Mustafa was talking about this matter. Those places you go, those agreements you sign, those, did you discuss it with us? You didn't discuss it with your people that you've entered some agreement, just like as our president, Go Chanta has come back. He just hurriedly removed the scam called subsidy. They removed it. They removed something that is not existing. And the fuel skyrocket. Now, the whole road is scanty. They don't want the people to be able to move around. Because the more people are moving around, the more people are getting to like meet each other, information will be passing. But you don't know that when people start trekking together, they will be in one spirit and in one accord. Any day it will happen. Those people that are trekking will be the first people to march to the government house and burn it. A big revolution is smelling, but you guys are not getting it. You guys are not noticing it. Just continue. Continue doing as is business as usual. While everywhere is building up. We have Biafra people in the east. We have the Fulani herdsmen with Boko Haram in the north. We have the Oduduwa people in the west. And you think all these things, they don't have their arms? You think they are playing with you? Just one little mistake now. All these agitating groups now, they are the large bulk of the society. They make up our people. They are our people. No matter anything you like to say, if you feel like you are pretending as if you don't know that there is arms in Nigeria, then you're a fool. A lot of arms is in Nigeria as we talk. So even the locally manufactured ones and imported ones. Even we have a military contractor like Wagner. We have Nigeria Wagner. We have our own Wagner. Asari Dokubo there. Are you not seeing the arms they are displaying? Do you know the rate of arms in Niger Delta? The rate of arms in the Eastern Bloc? The arms in the West? In the North? Then how many are these politicians? This is what we need to, people are asking. How many are these politicians that are disturbing the polity of the country, that are just like messing everywhere up? Imagine Nigeria, 6th largest oil producers in the world. No water, no light, no road. Common road. Common road. Even as I am so now, I can teach people how to do road. Give me my local government, give me the go ahead. I will gather the community now. In less than 3 months now, we'll tie the whole of the local government. It's just oil and sand. That is the quota. The quota you see is oil and sand. Nothing more. It's oil and sand. I don't know the difficulty. The sand, you are not importing it. The oil, you are not importing it. You can get the oil from different ways. A lot of countries that doesn't even have Putin, they are using, most of the countries overseas, they are using oil. Residues of oil from mechanical oils. That is what they use to mix up. That is what they are using to mix their sand. Then bake it, it becomes strong. They compress it and press it on the floor. That's quota. Then a whole Nigeria, 6th largest oil producers in the world. Where is our oil money, sef? The money we are selling from oil, where is the money? This is one thing I don't understand. Look as if we are selling water. Are we selling water? Is it water that Nigeria is selling? If Nigeria is selling water, Nigeria, even the water billionaire, there's in Singapore, the water billionaire, the man that is selling water is a billionaire. He sells only water, the water billionaire. People selling water are billionaires. Nigeria is selling oil. Where is the oil money? What happened to our oil money? How much are they selling? Where is the oil money? Where is the money you guys are selling from the oil? Where is it? What are you using it to do? You keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. So who are you borrowing? Where are you living up these debts for? Who are you living the debts for? You are living the debt for the unborn generations to come and pay. Well, funny enough, time will come, those debts, both the people that borrow you the money and you that borrow that money to, both of you, your families and them will go and settle. Because you didn't borrow it for us. You didn't borrow our money for Nigeria. All the whole money they have been borrowing, Nigerians, take note, they borrowed it for themselves and for their family because those money was not used for us. Was not accounted, no accountability, was not used for anything. They use those money for themselves and hide those money back. You borrow money and still transfer the money overseas and you say you borrow money for us. No, there's no money. You didn't borrow any money for us. You borrowed the money for your friends and for yourself. So when time comes, China, you know the families that borrow money from you. America, you know the families that borrow money from you. Europe, you know the families that borrow money from you. As simple as ABCD. Because you cannot tell me you are borrowing money. You want to come and borrow money and share 8,000 for people or share for 5,000 to people. As if we are hungry. Now convert 8,000 to dollar. Convert 5,000 to dollar. Imagine the insults. You just wake up and insult your people. As if Nigerians cannot afford to get 8,000 naira for themselves. Why not use that money to do one sensitive project that the whole Nigeria will say this is what they use that money to do? The money you are using to share, why not use it to buy bus and share for the whole 36 states? At least let every state have up to 30 buses. Then to ease the transportation system and the transportation fare. You guys decide to because you want to borrow the money for yourself and use it to settle your men then. That will help you. Funny enough, our army generals, they are billionaires as well. That is why they are no more. You know the billionaire clubs is another big club, and this is a club that I'm begging God to allow me to break into that club. You guys should invite me and accept me into that billionaire club. I'm tired of million. I want to be in the billionaire club. I want to be there. That billionaire club. I want to be there. See that billionaire club? Man, if you are there, you go know say yes, it happen. Billionaire club, billionaire club. Our army generals are billionaires. Even some corners, from corner up, some corners are billionaires. Because as a corner, you are equal to a governor. All those big top officers, they are billionaires. That's why they are not moved. The government has opened a very big channel for them to make money. So they are no longer interested in the masses. That is why I say our military is not shake, because they are part and parcel of the billionaire clubs. They all eat and dine together. So they will not offend their friends or hurt their friends. Even some of them are even richer than the president. So they don't even envy the president. They don't even want to be a president. So who is going to save the masses? That's the problem we are facing in Nigeria now. Even your pastors that you die for every day, that is pressing blood and money out of your hand every day. Do you know that the federal government have a channel of giving the pastors money? You know, but most of Nigerians hate information. But people like us, as soon as information has been broken, we will save it for reference purpose. Remember the time of Jonathan Bakare, when they called him to come and take $5 million, because it was said that every 5-star pastors in Nigeria, there's an amount of money the federal government allocate to them. They give them this money. There's money the federal government give to every 5-star pastor in the country. So he refused it and blew the whistle. So we got hold of the information and save it. I still got a tape. I still have it in my information bank. We saved it. So look at the list of Nigerian pastors collecting the federal money, eating with the federal government. These are the people that will come and ask you to be fasting and prayer for heaven to bless you. But the money they are supposed to use to build school, build hospital, build road, the federal government is sharing. They're giving the pastor their own share. Pastor will ask you to be praying for Nigeria. Since you have been praying for Nigeria, what has happened? Has anything changed? I see now everybody's tired of praying for Nigeria. Now everybody's cursing Nigeria. Nobody's praying again for Nigeria. And I never get sense. No one gets sense. Okay. Anyway, so in a nutshell, what I'm trying to let you people know is that in the billionaire club, the pastors are there. In that billionaire club, the pastors are there. The army brass officers, the top officers in the military, they are in the billionaires club. The judge, Nigerian judge, and all the whole 5-star lawyers, they are inside that billionaire club. Even to an extent, some babalawo, some afa, some imam, they are inside the billionaire club, because we have a billionaire native doctor. Ake Tirake Akwakoko Tirake Noba is a billionaire native doctor. We have billionaire native doctors. We have billionaire imams. We have billionaire afas. We have billionaire pastors. They are all in that club. Once you are in that club, you are in that club. And they are all friends. So they don't offend each other. They're not plenty. They don't offend each other. Everybody knows his own wing to play and what he's doing and how he's doing it. Everybody's maintaining his own interest, keeping the people blind. The pastor will be preaching to you, telling you that it's going to be better, it's going to be better. Pray harder, pray harder, pray harder. Pray harder. You're praying harder for road. You're praying harder for a job that somebody will create. You're praying harder for light that somebody will fix. Are you not a fool? Something that somebody will fix, somebody will do. Our engineering students, they become memorizing students. Our civil engineering students, none of them can put to practice what they've learned in the school, in the university. They are all there hanging around, doing different kind of things. Some of them are even joining us in content creating and all those things. But this is somebody that is supposed to be building house, designing the road for us. That's what they learned. And you cannot do so. Because the government is not encouraging the system. You don't go to school, to university, to go and learn how to read and write. You go to university to go and learn how to think. How to think. Critical thinking. So that you can process informations and disperse it. You can process information and reconnect it. You can connect the dots so fast. And if something is being presented to you, you have to think about it critically and arrive at the answer. That's what you go to do in university. You don't go to university to go and memorize and go and learn how to read and write. Primary and secondary education teach you how to read and write. University is for thinking, for critical thinking. Go and learn how to think. That's why Chinese people can build 30-story building in 28 hours. They will build it. These people building all those things in China, they are not university graduates. Are you aware that the people building China are not university graduates? The people who built Dubai, you think they are university graduates? You must be joking. Okay, you know, most of you have not seen proper white men. How many white men goes to school? They just teach them what to do, and they go ahead and start doing it. Only few of them go to school. And those few of them who goes to school, when you see them, you know that human being goes to school. So my sister, my brother, try. Every day, learn something. Learn something. I have been calling people to come and learn something. If you want to learn how to make $50, $100 per day with your cell phone or with your computer, inbox me or follow, like, and say I want to learn. I will give you the tutorial. If you want to increase your earning, that's up to you. I've told you most of the information we have in our information bank is for public disposal. It's for public. Let's teach our people something. Let's help our people. I'm not asking you to give me any money. The least you can do for me is to come and listen to me. Ask me questions, then I will answer you. A lot of things wey dey inside my head, they heavy my head as I dey so now. Now I no go fit understand. Sometimes my head dey heavy me. All the information wey I carry for head, it dey heavy me. But I don't go there. Only me go dey talk to myself. This is a live program now. Some of you now don't know where you dey watch ball. Some of you don't dey for church. After church service, when I go start another evening service, mother service, father service. Our pastor said, make una pity our people. Make una pity our people. All these programs when they design day and night and everything. You know it doesn't help much. But you keep designing it. Factory close. Instead of you to open another factory there, you build church there. And people come inside the factory, come pray to get job. So that is by the way. So we are waiting for our judiciary. Our judiciary, all eyes on the judiciary. And the queue you people are fearing that will not come to Nigeria, it will come. It will come. That queue, one of the fear, it will come. Now judiciary, everybody wait for. Even the army officers are waiting for our judiciary. Our army officers are waiting for our judiciary. Everybody's waiting for the judiciary. May they make that historic mistake. Since we don't have people like Rotimi Williams again, that everybody's afraid of. Let's wait. Imagine our legal system, our judiciary has become something that the whole world now is examining. Everybody is talking about our judiciary. Nigeria now is on the spotlight because of our judiciary. Our judiciary cannot call a spade a spade. Call a spade by its name. You people refuse to call a spade a spade. You want to call a spade an elephant now. We are waiting. We are waiting. So I'm going to be running up this program. So those of you who are not able to join me, I have passed my information. I started from our beautiful sisters. I say, any sister, let me start again, so that in case you forgot. If you are 30 years old lady and you're yet to see a husband, sister, open your leg and get pregnant. go and open your leg and get pregnant. And don't go and get pregnant and start disturbing a man. No, that's not what I'm advising you to go and do. Find a way to get pregnant for yourself, even if the man is not aware. Good. If the man is aware and you say you want to keep it for yourself, he should just leave you alone. Good. Because tomorrow is coming. There's the time they call falling days. The falling days of human being. You get to a certain age, you'll be walking on the road. Even common breeze can fall you. A little thing, you fall on the floor. People will start asking, where is the mother of this person? And they will say, you know, get picking. They say this woman resemble winch. Nobody can take care of you like your own person. Only your own kids, only your own family, even your sisters, your brothers, there's a limit they will take care of you. You become a problem to them. But your own kids will not be tired of you because you were there for them, they will be there for you. So when you're 30, you have a baby. By the time you're 50, your baby is 20. By the time you're getting to 60, which is the falling age I've started, your baby is already 30, settling. So a baby that is 20 years old is an adult, can follow you up. That is it for our ladies. Don't say you're waiting for one man. And for those of you our men who want to make men, follow me and ask me, how do I make a man? Because of the X chromosome and the Y chromosome. These two chromosomes are the ones making people. Our men are very, very legalistic. These days, you don't even, as a man, you marry a woman, you don't even know when your wife is ovulating and when it's not ovulating. Because you are busy with a lot of things. A lot of things occupy your head and occupy your mind. And even our women, some of them don't even know their ovulation dates. So as a woman, if you don't know your ovulation date, go and meet a doctor. A doctor will calculate it for you. Your ovulation date will be counted for you. The day that will be your ovulation date. That date will determine, that your ovulation date is the date that determines if you are going to make a boy, you are going to make a girl. God no get hand inside. Just like when rain dey fall, rain is falling, people say na God they bring rain. Not because they bring rain. It's just been there. Say rain go fall. When the wind move opposite direction, it go bring rain. But some people still believe in God they send rain come earth. God no get business to send rain. Sorry. God has no business in sending rain to earth. So you born man, you born woman, we are all human beings. God just give you human being. God no get time to come dey select whether na man you want born, or na woman you want born. No. Now your timing, the time, if you meet up that time, because the Y chromosome, they very fast. Faster to go and faster to die. The X chromosome goes so slowly, can even last 1 week inside woman body to meet the egg, and that's why you are going to make a girl. So the day your wife body becomes alkaline, and the food you are going to eat too need to give you some alkaline too, so that everything will match up. So if you are listening to me and you wish to have a male child, just inbox me or just write mail by the comment section. I will come and I will give you a tutorial for that. I will give you a tutorial for that. So you practice it with your woman. Let's make more men. We are making more women. Africa, our forefathers had more men than women compared to this modern generation, because our men now are not even trying to like get themselves equipped with knowledge. You are more busy in listening to pastor who is about to like tell you some things 2,000 years ago story. Now you they go listen to. Forget about now. We're talking about now. I don't ask you not to go to church. Go to church if you want to go, because church is an addiction. Some people are addicted to church. Christianity is the way of life. Some people are addicted to it. So if you are addicted to it, go and please your mind. Because if you don't please your mind, like something is wrong with you. And that is it. So what I'm saying now is, in essence, is that those of you who want to make male, that is for you. Follow and drop. So I can give you a tutorial how to do it. It's a very simple thing. Nigerians are two-headed, the Africans. It takes time for something to sink into your brain. That is for those. Then our judiciary, we are waiting for people to explain the meaning of "and" for us. That is what everybody is waiting for now. It's almost 100 days now. Our judiciary have not been able to explain the meaning of "and" for us. And this our so-called let me not say so-called, though. This our learned papa them, because they are papa, our judge, our chief judge them, all of them, these men them, they are product of free education. Most of them, go and check their background, they are all product of free education. They are product of Nigeria when Nigeria was at its best. But they don't want Nigeria to be best for the people now. They cannot make any law for us that will favor us. They want to favor their friends in their billionaire club. And other people again, our obedient elected senators and House Assembly members, what are you guys doing there? We are not hearing anything from you. You guys are not pushing any motion. You are not making any law. You are not saying anything. You are just there dormant. Nobody sent you there to go and be dormant too. If pay me, I know the Nigeria at that point of time, I would have buy form. Goes by now, problem go there for that house. So every day I go there submit motions. I will never see anything. So that is it. So our military brass officers, they are billionaires. Our top police officers, they are billionaires. Our pastors, our top pastors are billionaires. All these people, they all belong in the billionaires club, so they cannot offend their friends. That is why the things are getting difficult in Nigeria. But God must surely intervene. The way God will intervene, it will be like a film before everybody's eye, and somebody will make that mistake. Is it that Judiciary will make the mistake, or somehow they will make a mistake that will trigger the whole youth. Everybody will run crazy. You know, the population of our police and soldiers is not much. We're talking about 200 million people, and every state is on fire. I don't know where all these judge, all those organs, where they go around, go hide. Anyway, some of them get helicopter. So that is by the way. So the queue, all of you are fearing that it will not come to Nigeria. It's coming. It's coming. I feel it. I smell it. You know, so some of us, God, they give us message from the Spirit direct. Flesh and blood did not reveal this to me. I'm just telling you the facts. So when you look at, when you see me, you know that this person, there's something moving him. There's something moving him. And that thing that is moving me has always said, say the truth, say the truth, say the truth, say the truth. And I'm delivering the truth to our people. Let our judiciary do the right thing to avert the danger that is coming. Let's not pretend that we don't know there is arm all over Nigeria. Ammunition that is in Nigeria is even more than the people in Nigeria. The Biafran people are not joking. The Oduduwa people are not joking. The Arewa people are not joking. Even the Arewa, they have the war chest, about $30-something billion kept for war. And the Biafra people, they know about this. So for you to fight people that have 30 billion plus, you need to do the maths. The Yorubas, the OPU, they are aware of this. So if you pretend as if you don't know, you want to sugarcoat all the whole information and do anyhow you like, that's your business. It's not my business. This is in public gallery. They're in public space. The information are in public space for everybody to access. People know about all these things. It's not that maybe I'm making it up. I'm just telling things that you already know, but you pretend as if you don't know it. That there are arms in Nigeria. We even have the Wagner of Nigeria. We have the Wagner of Nigeria. Asare Dokubo. Are you not seeing the arms he's displaying? Do you know the level of arm that is in Niger Delta? If those arms will be brought out, do you know what is going to happen? Nigerian Judiciary, please, let's not set this country ablaze. You guys should just do something. Do something. Let's appreciate you guys for once. Forget about the foreign interests. They will abandon you to your fate when the time comes. You see how they abandoned Rwanda? France was in Rwanda when the Rwandans, they were searing the Tutus and the Titis, all of them. When the problem started, when the Rwanda people started killing themselves, the French people evacuated their citizens and they left. Rwanda people slaughtered themselves. They abandoned them to their fates. If Nigeria start burning, America, Britain, all these Western powers, they will abandon us to our fate. They have more bigger problem than we think. Do you know the problem they are having with Russia? Come and say they want to, like, Nigeria is a cash cow. They will just leave you. They will abandon you to your fate. You will face it yourself. So, Nigerian leaders, get sense. Borrow yourself sense. If you don't borrow yourself sense, other people go borrow you sense. Borrow yourself sense. I'm talking to our judiciary. All eyes on judiciary. You want to explain the meaning of "and" for us. For more than 100 days now, we are waiting for you to explain the meaning of "and." And is what you want to explain to us. And we are waiting for it. So, the whole country is in depressed mood. The whole country is in depressed mood, and everybody is just waiting for a little thing to trigger everybody. There will be a show crazy. There will be a show crazy, and the military will use that opportunity to step in. That's what is going to happen. And when the military step in, all the whole judges will be arrested and jailed, disgraced. The politicians, our Senate president, when they send a miracle, put to inside people's account, they will be remembered for sending prayers into people's accounts. The time is coming. You can't fool this generation. Our youth are very smart. We have traveled wide. I've been around the whole world as I'm talking to you now. I've done research all over the world. I've met with people from different races. I've not seen people like Nigerians. They're so smart, so intelligent. Very intelligent people. And you think this because of Nigerians are smart and intelligent, that is why the youth don't want it to become their fault. They want now trap they don't lay for judiciary now. Judiciary, the trap don't lay. If you fall, now you fall. If you want to do the right thing, you know the right thing. But if you decide to do the wrong thing, it's up to you. So, Oga Pastor, when will you tell your congregation that you are receiving money from federal government? When? And tell them to stop wasting their time. Oga Governor, Oga Local Government Chairman, when will you let the people know that the quota is just sand and oil? That polytechnic students can come out and tie the whole state of your state. We have the manpower, we have the resources, we have the people. So why is our road not more tolerable? You see? There's just a deliberate wickedness, just like keep the whole road a mess. Now, they just deliberately carry the fuel price up so that people will not enjoy driving around because they feel like, all these people, everywhere is cars. Poor people are driving cars, you know. Let's take the car off from the average Nigerians. What they've just done is just to make sure the average Nigerians don't drive car anymore. You need to be super rich to be on the wheel. If you're not super rich, you cannot be on the wheel. This is what they've just done. Hey, just it. Nothing. I've explained the subsidy. The Nigerian government is not losing. Go and check one of my videos where I was explaining what is the meaning of subsidy. Nigerian government is not spending money for subsidy. Nobody is paying any money for anything. It's just like using your product. Use our oil to subsidize us. Where they're supposed to give 10 barrels, they will give 15 barrels. So the rest 5 barrels become the subsidy. It's our natural resources. Oil that will never finish in Nigeria. I don't know why somebody, just because of they tell you to stop it, and you stop it. Just to punish the people. So those your Western master that is asking you to punish your people. The day your people will start burning your house, will they be there to defend you? Have you asked yourself that? The day your people will start setting your house ablaze, your Western masters are asking you to punish your people, will they be there to defend you? The answer is no. The hungry Nigerians will soon march out and start burning your houses. Hold your kids ransom. And the worst part of it is that they don't know that Nigerians diaspora is waiting for something to happen. Now they will use the opportunity to do what they want to do in diaspora too. So it will be happening home, it will be happening abroad. So you don't have anywhere safe again for you. This is something you don't understand, Nigerian leaders. I'm just like, as I make a leak small secret for now, make una borrow una self sense. Common road, common road, common road. Okay, government call me, tell me to come and fix the whole road in Nigeria. I will fix it. Takes nothing. The manpower is there, the sand is there, the oil is there, the residue oil is there, the butumi is there. We're not buying these things. We're not importing it for goodness sake. So why not fix the road? The caterpillars are there, the dredgers are there, the graders are there. What does it take? What does it take? Use it to create labor. You cannot, because you don't want the people to enjoy good life. You want to punish the people. But if you go overseas, you go and relax and have a good life. Snap picture with Oyibo. You go hang with Oyibo, the snap picture. The snap picture, they show us. Even goat and rats now they're abroad. This is something you people least expected. The goat and rat of Nigeria, they are overseas. So they know what is happening. They know the game is up. So where will you hide again? Where do you want to hide? You have no place to hide. Put your house in order. Put your house in order. That is how we're going to be running today's program, ladies and gentlemen. I still remain your boy Billy G.O. and I'm begging you, come up with any information, any question you want. Ask. Stop wasting your time. We have information bank. There is nothing that is not inside our information bank. We'll be finishing today's program by saying thank you, Almighty God. Thank you all for listening. Frank P. Harry, I thank you so much. My friends in America, in Dublin, in London, Asian Tigers, I thank you guys. I thank you Ndego Dinamba. I thank you Nigerian Diaspora Group. I thank you AM Group. I thank you Nigerian for Peter Obi Group. I thank you the Obedient Movement. I thank you the Obedient Diaspora Movement. I thank you the leader of Obedient Diaspora Movement, Mr. Favor Obakwe. I thank you so much. You are really doing a wonderful job there in Nigeria. I saw the videos you delivered. Well, nice one, Mr. Favor Obakwe. I thank you all. I thank you all, my fans, my well-wishers, wherever you are. I thank you and I say, God bless you all. I thank my mother who born me, because without my mother, I will not be here. People say, now God create me. My brother, my mama born me. Oh. So I thank my mama, I thank my papa, I thank my village people. I say, glory be to God for everything. So today we are going to be concluding today's program by saying that Nigerian Judiciary, that queue where Nigerians, the Nigerian big men, they fear making no enter Nigeria, it don't they smell. It's just there. It's just there by the corner. The queue will take place if you guys fail to do the right thing. And the people that want to do this queue now, they are waiting for a specific time for the judiciary to say what they need to say. If people refuse to say what you need to say and continue delaying, it will happen. If you people do the right thing, then you will save the day. But without doing the right thing, expect unexpected. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who want to learn how to make money online, you know how to follow and just drop your message. And those of you who have some critical questions, be it spiritual, physically, mentally, otherwise, feel free to ask us. We'll be here to give you the common answer or direction on how to solve your problem. Thank you very much. Gracias.